2004 Bentley Continental GT. As you can see, it's finished in this lovely dark blue colour. If you get the camera nice and close, you can see it's a really gorgeous colour with a nice contrasting tan interior, which we'll get to in a second. It stays on this registration plate, T888ARE. It's a nice plate. Standard wheels, not been messed with. Standard window tint, no limo tint or anything on this one. Nice and clean and standard. We'll start by having a look at the bodywork. If you go down this driver's side, you can see nice and straight. It's not full of filler or ripples or anything like that. The body line that goes the full length of the body is nice and crisp all the way down. Looking at this front wing, it's all nice and clean and tidy. Nice solid arch, no sign of any corrosion or anything like that. It's on the standard split rims. They do need a refurb, to be fair. There's got quite a lot of lack of peel on them, as you can see. But they do have matching, and I believe they're matching, we'll double check as we go, matching Pirelli P0s all round. So again, good sign of proper ownership. It hasn't been run on a budget. Nice and tidy coming up this A-pillar here. Not the roof, which again, nice and straight. No ripples or dents. Get a good idea of how nice that colour is as well. Around the leading edge of the windscreen, that's nice and straight all the way along. Nice and tidy around the wing mirror. Quite often these stanchions corrode quite badly, but they're nice. All the chrome trim, again, can go quite milky and horrible. Really good. And these windows are known for sort of failing, but these are nice and tidy, as you can see. Rest of the driver's door, nice and straight. You can actually see more of me than you can the car, so that's obviously a good sign of the bodywork. That sill all the way along, exactly as it should be, nice and clean and tidy. Onto this rear arch we get again. It's lovely and straight all the way around. Where it meets the bumper's nice and even. Got another wheel and tyre here. Again, the wheel does need a refurb. Bit of lack of peel. It's really common on these split rims, but does have another Pirelli P0. So again, good quality tyre, matching tyre. Coming round on the back, both rear tail lights nice and bright and clear. No cracks or signs of any moisture or anything in those. Parking sensors on the rear, obviously. Nice and clean on the lower half of that bumper. The exhaust sit nice and straight as well. That deck lid's all good. No ripples or dents or scratches or anything in it. Again, you can see the colour sort of changes: purple, black, blue. Lovely, lovely colour. Quite often these things are just flat black or flat silver. If you're going to have a Bentley, you might as well have a real colour on it. And then again, coming up on the roof from this side, nice and tidy. Around this electric spoiler and everything, that's all good. Bumper meets the rear quarter, nice and even and straight. And this rear arch on this side, nice and solid again. Another wheel with a couple of refurb sort of areas, and a good Pirelli P0 again. Chrome trim on this side, nice and tidy. All the rubber seals are good all the way around. Got one tiny little, in fact that's a bit of pollen, ignore that. Bodywork's really, really good. Quite often this area is sort of littered with stone chips, but as you can see, it's lovely and clean and tidy. Got one tiny little stone chip there with a bit of polish in it, which makes it look worse than it is. We'll wash that out. Sill is lovely and straight all the way along. Wing mirror again, nice and tidy. Nice and clean on there. Coming up the A-pillars, all good. We've got one tiny little stone chip just there, but we are being really picky with that. And then this front arch, lovely and straight all the way around. Again, like I say, the wheels do need a refurb, but we've got that final P0. So the P0 tyres all the way around. Really good tyres, much better than sort of cheap budget tyres. Parking sensors on the front. We've got a little stone chip just there next to that parking sensor. This side's all nice and straight and tidy. On the front of the grille, a couple of tiny little stone chips, but nothing major. A little one there as well. And one or two there, but really overall very good. Bonnet itself, lovely and straight. All the chrome on the grille's nice and tidy. There's no delamination on the badge. If we're being really picky, the headlights could do with a light polish. But I think every GT and Flying Spur we get in here, normally the case, they normally always need a polish. Pretty much any car from the mid-2000s, Mercs, VWs, whatever it is, normally need a polish on the headlights. So this lovely blue on the outside. Nice tan interior with a dark blue door tops, dash top, carpets and accents. Headline, so unusually for a GT, the headlining on this one is perfect. There's no sign of any sagging at all. Quite often the middle bit's fine and these two sections sag down. But on this one, really, really good. Tiny little bit of discoloration on the bolster there. So they're nice and firm. They haven't collapsed or anything like that. Good leather cleaner would sort a lot of that out. Carpet set's lovely and clean. It's got no ingrained dirt or anything in it. It's obviously had mats down from new because it's lovely and clean and tidy. Steering wheel wise, very minimal wear across the top there. Tiny little bit, but other than that, all good. That's the same colour as the dash top. It's quite hard to see in this light, but it's sort of purpley blue colour, as is the armrests, the accents on the centre. 96,319 miles on this one. Usual Bentley setup, so heated seats, electric spoiler, adjustable suspension up and down, and then sport mode. Nav, phone prep, TV, aircon, cruise, all the stuff you'd expect from a Bentley. Moving into the back, usual case for GTs, they don't get used a lot in the back. So the seats do generally stay pretty nice. Wood all the way back is lovely and tidy in this one, as is the parcel shelf, the rear of the headlighting, sort of sides of the doors and everything, all lovely and clean. We'll have a look in the boot. Again, this one's got soft close, which does work. I'll show you in a second. Lovely and clean and tidy in here. All nice and tidy, exactly as you expect. And under there, you've got your space saver and your toolkit, exactly as you'd want. No funny stains or smells in here or in the cabin. No sign of any moisture getting in. And then again on this one, soft close. You hear that locking down there. Then coming into the passenger side, lovely and clean on that door card. All the door shuts are nice and straight and tidy. They've not had belts sort of jammed in them or anything like that. In the back on this side, lovely and clean and tidy. Obviously your seats move forward when you lean them forward as well. Can turn that off if you like as well. Or you can use the buttons manually. You can press the button there just to send it back if that's what you want to do. Obviously all the seats themselves are electric, lumbar, memory, all that sort of stuff. Passenger seat again, nice and tidy. It wants a good leather clean and treatment, but no, bolsters are lovely. All the stitching's good. This side of the dash, lovely and clean and straight. It's not been kicked or abused generally. And then into the bonnet. Obviously, these early cars with the 6-litre W12s, you have to go to sort of 2013, 14, and spend 60 grand to go on the twin turbo V8. But these W12s are so lazy; they're brilliant. Really, really good. You see them on stupid miles as well. Lovely and clean in here. This one was driven to us. It's got no warning lights or anything like that on, which we'll show you in a second. Looking underneath, there's no sign of any fluids or anything dropping there. I have briefly taken it down the road. Seems to drive nicely. Gearbox and everything seems nice and smooth. We'll get in here and have it started up. So you've got two options with these. You either use the key there, or you do have a start-stop button there as well. So we'll pull that door shut. It's going to whinge about the bonnet being open. But other than that, no sign of any warning lights at all. 96,319 miles. We've got suspension options for comfort and sport. If we change them, they change nice and happily. If we raise the car, it'll lift up and down without throwing any warning lights or anything like that up, which is always good. We'll go and have a listen to that engine, have a look around the outside. Nice and smooth in there. Nothing sort of spurious or nasty flying out the back. As you can see, suspension's lifted up to full height. If we hit that button again, so you hit the suspension button and choose low, or choose normal, sorry. Door's got to be shut, but that'll drop back down. As you can see, nice and quick, back to road height. And then again, obviously you've got adjustable between hard, soft or sport, whatever you want. So there you have it, 2004 Continental GT. Of course, we're open every day between now and the auction for viewings. Just let us know and we'll book you in. If you can't get to come and see the car, maybe you're too far away or you're busy or whatever, let us know. We can do video calls, we can send you extra photos or videos, or we can just answer any questions you might have. Please just let us know. Thank you.